fought against this guy named Daniel Cormier, and him and I were so competitive. The win meant so much to both of us. Daniel fought with a lot of aggression, and I use that against him in certain moments. Right. So when you lock horns, you can't be like this. That leads me into danger. Right? A smart fighter, when I push into him, he has the elbows too. Bam! You know? So when you're locking horns, you always want to hold your balance so that you can't be pulled forward or backwards. Just in here. Yeah. When I fought against DC, he was pushing into me. I used the same grip, I snapped down, and I used his momentum against him. Boom! And he would go,
Jake Paul offered him $1 million.
Why the f you ask Hunter?
So right. So Sean Strickland went to Hunter, who's
you ask your daddy if you can fight.
UFC.
You don't have to ask nobody if you can fight.
And Hunter Campbell told Sean Strickland no.
Legally, they cannot stop him from sparring Jake Paul.
Really?
Jake Paul said he wanted to spar him the same way Sneeko walked into the cage.
Yeah.
Now I want you to know he had to walk through security. He had to be signed in on the list. I know that. That's the apex. That's the apex. They let him come in there. He signed something to go in there and do that, right? So if he can do that, he can spar with anybody he wants to. You see all the time, you saw Nick Diaz sparring with Andre Ward. You think that was a great idea? No. Jake Paul didn't say, come and meet me in the arena and come and meet me in a sanctioned fight. He said, come to my gym. Nobody can stop him from doing that at all. Sean Strickland is a hoe for asking Hunter. He a hoe for beating that dude up like that.
Yeah.
And he could have just went and took the I would have never asked him, can I go and spar somebody for $1 million? I'd have been on the next fight fucking Puerto Rico.
We're going to talk about is, should Volkanovski retire? I watched his press conference and he still seems bubbly. There's a spirit about him where he wants to continue to fight. But the question is, does he do immediate rematch? Like for me, after listening to the press conference, Volkanovski was like, man, I wasn't able to get, I was going to start adding more things to the fight. But when I sit here, if Ilia gets to the opportunity to touch you, you're going to sleep. So I don't know what other tool set he was going to bring to the fight to stop Ilia from getting to him. Right? Like if they do a rematch, all Ilia has to do is touch him. He has to run away from Ilia Topuria for 25 minutes. He's got to stay on that moon arc. He's got to keep on making Ilia guess to where Ilia doesn't really overextend. It's not like Alex Volkanovski has a range advantage. I don't think Alex Volkanovski's faster than him. I do think Alex Volkanovski does use more tools with the kicks and the push kicks or whatnot, but I truly feel like Ilia Topuria is a bad matchup for Alex Volkanovski because he doesn't get frustrated.
Probably I'm gonna be there. We will talk to her. I'm gonna be there in New Mexico, train together. It's gonna be my pleasure. And the Alvarez fans, the Holly, and let's see what's gonna happen.
2 weeks later.
UFC heads back to Mexico this Saturday, and we have 2 kick-ass fights to look forward to. Brian Ortega fights Yair Rodriguez in the co-main event, while in the main event, former champion Brandon Moreno fights Brandon Royval. UFC Mexico City main card action starts on Saturday, February 24th at 10 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Pacific time, and you can watch it live on ESPN+. If you have not already signed up for ESPN+, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description.
Who would be the best crossover fighters in pro wrestling in WWE?
If I'm going right now, I'm going Sean Strickland. And I like Sean Strickland. Boy, he stays economic in the ring right now, in the octagon, but what a promo. And so then I'll go Kobe Covington. All the trash talk, all the athletic ability. Guy never runs out of gas. He's always in shape. He talks a mean streak and he can back it up. He's very exciting. He has that X factor that you always look for. He's double tough.
This is how you celebrate a big win and becoming number 6 in the world. Look at this. Oh, meu Deus. Que lindo. E chuvarada. Oh, meu Deus. Ah, parabéns, mano. 6 do mundo.
So see how I did that?
Yeah.
So I'm measuring because he steps up. You see I'm measuring my feet? In a wrestling match, you have the block, square, green and red. But I put that down there and you see how I went low?
Yeah.
He doesn't fucking know, but I'm measuring him with my belt. And every single time I put my belt down right here, look at, that's how close I was to ankle pick.
Wow.
When
So you were sizing up the distance control right here. I love that.
Nobody understands what the fuck I do. And you know what? I'll share that with you guys very intellectually. But
What's he yelling at you right here?
Take off your shade, take off your glass. Told to him, I was like, take off your glass. He didn't have any, so I'm like mentally fucking with this dude, just fucking being like that guy.
Oh my! Hey, the belt kick don't fly.
I don't give a I'm gonna be real with it. But he pissed off. He's never got pissed in any fight.
The belt kick don't fly with us.
No, you can't kick the champ's belt.
Well, you can't kick it, but what he ended up doing, right, is I got measured. I didn't have to handshake him because I wasn't going to, but I wanted to get close enough, and when I put my belt down and I realized that that was my tool.
So yesterday there was a report going around which multiple MMA medias reported. It came from this website called KingdomArena.com, which showed Israel versus Khamzat was set for June 23rd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and the tickets for the event were up for sale. Some MMA YouTube channels and MMA websites just ran with this report. If you look closely, even the name of Israel was pronounced wrong. The website turned out to be a scam, which had nothing to do with the official website of the Kingdom Arena. This scam website is still up as of making this video, and if you go and search for Kingdom Arena, the scam website comes up on top, followed by the official website of Kingdom Arena.
Henry Cejudo already retired, okay? He did the whole drop the gloves thing. Tonight was Merab's night. Merab went in there, he fought the number 3 guy in the world, former world champion. He won easily, won the fight. Tonight was Merab's night. If he wants to retire again, he could do that here or somewhere else. You don't give the mic to Cejudo tonight. Tonight was Merab's night.
Who? My credit card details are 9036.
It's a scam. Hang up.
Well, that's the thing?